Yo mga kamangki, kumusta? Gusto ko lang i-share na itong season na to, isa to sa mga favorite season ko taon-taon. Syempre right after Christmas, number 1 pa rin sa akin ng Christmas. But this year, this week, is WrestleMania season. And this coming weekends na nga, ay gaganapin na ng WWE ang kanilang 40th anniversary ng WrestleMania. Yun ang WrestleMania 40. Bakit gustong-gusto ko tong WrestleMania, no? Although hindi naman lahat ng nagdaang WrestleMania is napaka-gaganda or magaganda yung mga match cards nila, gusto ko lang din yung mga moment, you know, kasi yung whole year kang nanonood ng WWE, SmackDown, and Raw, and ito na yung payoff or yung mga pinaghirapan ng mga WWE Superstar yearly, no? And of course, yung mga surprises, yung mga cameo, mga surprises matches, ito yung mga gusto ko, no? And nagre-relieve talaga sa utak ko, mostly, especially yung mga nauna pa, but recently kasi marami nang bago, bilang batang 90s and early 2000s, sobrang fresh pa sa isip ko yung mga WrestleMania talaga, no? WrestleMania moment. 3 days from now, dito sa UAE, and of course, dyan din sa Pilipinas, is mapapanood na natin, kung may access kayo sa Disney Plus, mapapanood na natin ang WrestleMania 40 Night 1. Sa US is Saturday, and dito sa UAE and sa Philippines is Sunday, and yung Night 2 naman is Monday. Yun nga, gusto ko yung mga elements of surprise, yan. And of course, isang tanong dito, will Cody finish his story dito sa Night 2? And because WrestleMania last year, he failed to capture his first world championship, no? And mamaya pag-usapan natin more on Cody Rhodes. Actually, isa sa mga best build-up prior to WrestleMania. Marami namang ups and downs ang Raw, hindi naman Raw and SmackDown, hindi naman ganun kaganda weekly episodes, pero this is one of the most memorable WrestleMania build-up, lalo na sa Rock and Romans versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and of course yung main event ng Night 2, si Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, kung matatalo na ba ni Cody Rhodes si Roman Reigns. Finally, these past few days, ni-reveal na nga ni Triple H sa post niya yung final match card ng WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. So ang gagawin natin ngayon is magkakaroon na tayo ng prediction or speculation. Personally, itong opinion ko, magpipredict tayo and then mag-speculate, doon naman tayo mahilig, di ba, bilang fans. And dalawang bagay, pag-usapan natin sino yung gusto kong manalo and sino yung dapat na manalo. Clear ba yun? Who I want to win and who should win. Okay, clear tayo doon. So, bago ang lahat ng yan, iniimbitahan ko muna kayong mag-like and subscribe sa channel na to, and para updated kayo sa mga susunod natin pag-usapan. Alam ko, hindi kayo lahat WWE fans or wrestling fans, and maraming salamat na rin kung napapanood nyo ang video na to. So, let's go! Night 1, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for Women's World Championship. So, para sa akin, ang bet kong manalo talaga is si Rhea Ripley. And who should win is Rhea Ripley pa rin. Because Rhea Ripley, bilang member din ng Judgment Day, and also kahit wala siya sa Judgment Day, is so hot ngayon ni Rhea Ripley. So I don't think na yung WWE puputulin nila yung momentum ni Rhea Ripley. And to build up the superstars, this is the time para i-cement yung legacy ni Rhea Ripley bilang top star ng new generation ngayon sa WWE. Alam ko maraming fans ni Becky Lynch. Para sa akin, marami ng moments si Becky Lynch, especially when it comes to WrestleMania. The first ever women's match, main event sa WrestleMania. So yun, para sa akin, si Rhea Ripley ang dapat manalo, and si Rhea Ripley ang tingin ko ang mananalo. Match number 2, Gunther versus Sami Zayn for Intercontinental Championship. Para sa akin, ang dapat manalo is si Gunther. And yun nga, katulad ni Rhea Ripley, kailangan nilang i-cement, kailangan nilang bigyan ng mas maraming panalo si Gunther. Itong high caliber matches na to. And although, marami sa atin na gusto sana si Chad Gable yung manalo noon sa tournament to fight Gunther. But I'm happy na rin na si Sami Zayn yung na-select nila, because this is just payment sa mga na-contribute ni Sami Zayn from past months, and especially last year's WrestleMania. He main evented the last year's WrestleMania. And one more thing, and I heard na dapat kung hindi nagkaroon ng controversy si Brock Lesnar, dapat siya yung lalaban kay Gunther. And I think kung natuloy yun, si Gunther pa rin naman dahil kailangan nila bigyan ng palakasin pa si Gunther to move forward, no? And finally, kung maagaw man sa kanya Intercontinental, is mag-move on na siya to capture naman, to focus to capture the World Championship. Six-pack tag team ladder match. Ito medyo intrigue sa akin to kasi this is the first time na 6 na tag team ang maglalaban-laban sa ladder match. I understand kung bakit ginawa ng WWE ito kasi para maisama nila mas maraming superstar sa WrestleMania match card, no? But what I am intrigued by this is how they will do the spot for each individuals. So ayun, kung ilang oras ba to, kung gaano kabilis. Actually nagawa na nila yung Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Ladder Match last time, WrestleMania 33. And okay naman. And then ngayon, this is the first time na 6 tag team superstars ang maglalaban-laban. And I heard na ipopulag daw si Austin Theory and si Grayson Waller sa match na to. I don't think na dapat nilang gawin yun. I hope they stayed because sabi nila may potential daw na babalik ang Hardy Boys. Para sa akin, kung babalik man ang Hardy Boys, okay na, pero hindi na nila deserve na manalo sa match na to. Dahil nangyari na yun, WrestleMania 33, one of the best surprises sa WrestleMania. No? But I think it's time naman to build up new teams, no? And ngayon para mag-move forward naman ang WWE sa new generation. And for me, gusto ko sanang manalo si Awesome Truth, si R-Truth and si The Miz dahil para regalo na rin to ng WWE kay R-Truth. But I think mananalo dito is lesser known na superstar or lesser known tag teams dahil para i-level up naman yung ibang teams and mas makilala sila and makakatulong tong match na to elevate their status sa WWE. So yun lang. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, brother versus brother. Ito yung least anticipated match ko sa match card na to sa buong Night 1 and Night 2 ng WrestleMania. Hindi ako masyadong invested sa storyline nila kasi parang nangyari na to noon pa. And last year, ganun din, nagkaroon na rin ng alitan tong magkapatid na to. And this is the third brother versus brother match na nangyari sa WrestleMania. Kung i-include nyo yung Undertaker versus Kane na kahit di naman sila tunay na magkapatid. So, pang-apat ito. And yun nga, wala akong masyadong masabi sa brother versus brother na to. And I think, mananalo dito si Jey Uso dahil recently mga heel brothers ang nanalo sa pag nagkakaroon ng brother versus brother. So yun, sana kung sa match na to madagdagan kung street fight, although meron ng street fight, magkaroon ng ibang stipulation para magkaroon naman ng stakes, more stakes sa laban na to. And eventually alam ko kasi na magkakabati rin to and we'll see kung lalabas nga si Rikishi sa match na to bilang mag-guest referee or enforcer or whatever. Sa ringside, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control. For me, ang mananalo dito, syempre yung team ni Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, tsaka ni Naomi. Dahil, of course, this is the first match after ng Royal Rumble ni Jade Cargill. And ito yung pinaka-introduction sa kanya, especially this is WrestleMania, no? Hindi pa nagkaroon ng singles match si Jade Cargill. Ito yung nearest sa singles match na pwede niyang gawin. So, showcase her ability bilang competitor dito sa WWE. Latino World Order, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. So, kumbaga, kung tutusin, ito na yung second WrestleMania match, father versus father, Rey Mysterio and against Dominic Mysterio. I think Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio should win and I want them to win this match, no? Ito medyo ups and downs din yung build up sa match nila. Siguro siniksik lang tong laban na to dahil para mabigyan ng gift si Dominic Mysterio dahil sa contribution niya bilang most heated heel ng WWE this past year or past few months. And isa siya sa mga most hated attraction dito sa WWE. Tingnan nyo na kung paano siya ibu. So I think Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar will win. The heel will win this match. Final match sa Night 1, the Bloodline, The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins for Tag Team Championship. So, ang stipulation, kapag nanalo si The Rock, is Bloodline rules yung mangyayaring main event, Cody versus Roman sa Night 2. And kung malus naman sila, hindi sila mangingialam. But for me, gusto kong manalo ang Bloodline this time. Kasi kung manalo ang Bloodline, si The Rock and Roman Reigns, pwede silang mangialam sa mangyayaring main event the next night. And mag-a-add ng drama yon, guys. Magkakaroon ng involvement si The Rock, diba? Sino bang hindi may gusto noon? Although, I hope na manalo si Cody Rhodes. Hindi ako fan ni Cody Rhodes, pero gusto ko siyang manalo, no? And I think he deserves naman talaga. And yun lang, gusto kong manalo si The Rock sa night 1. Parang pwede silang manggulo sa night 2. And to add more drama, to add more side commotion, di ba? And kung totoo man na mag-a-appear ng surprises si John Cena, Stone Cold, or si Hogan, mga past feuds ni The Rock sa WrestleMania, and I think it will be fire. It will be awesome, guys. Sobrang lupit nun, no? So, ayun, let's move on naman sa night 2. Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for World Championship. For me, dapat manalo si Drew McIntyre. Kasi, I'm a fan of Drew. Especially, year 2020, he won the Royal Rumble. And he main evented WrestleMania. And he pinned for World Championship. And, yun nga lang, during COVID, walang audience. So, I thought they would recreate the magic sa next year's WrestleMania, yung WrestleMania 37. Drew fought Bobby Lashley for World Championship din, but he failed. So ayun, akala ko babayaran nila yung pagkapanalo ni Drew na walang audience the next year's WrestleMania, yung WrestleMania 37. Sana this time, although he act as a heel, I hope makapture niya ulit yung World Championship with live audience. So that would be great. And wala rin naman ang problema kung si Seth Rollins yung manalo. But I think si Drew McIntyre ang mananalo dito. Si Drew ang dapat manalo. Kasi napaka-stale na ni Seth Rollins. Ma-capture ulit ni Drew McIntyre yung heat niya when he captures the World Championship year 2020. And magkaroon ulit siya ng momentum this year. And I heard na hindi pa rin siya nagpipirma ng bagong contract. But I doubt why WWE gave him this World Title Championship. Although, hindi ko alam kung ano ang magiging participation ni CM Punk. Ang nagbabalik na si CM Punk. Now, which is dapat siya yung kalaban ni Seth Rollins. Siya yung nakaplan na kalaban ni Seth Rollins for this year's WrestleMania. And dapat sila yung mag-main event ng Night 1. But unfortunately, na-injured si CM Punk during his match at Royal Rumble. And Drew McIntyre took over his spot for number 1 contender. And I hope na si Drew talaga manalo. And whatever CM Punk participation, and kung magiging announcer ba siya, kung mag-commentary, kung referee, ringside enforcer, whatever. Let's see. And I hope Drew wins this match. Io Sky versus Bayley. For me, dapat manalo si Io Sky. And I think Io Sky also will win this match. Kasi to give win to Damage Control, maybe I think Io Sky is needed this win as much as Bayley. Si Bayley, he got her moment naman na nung WrestleMania 33. Fatal 4-way for Raw Women's Championship. And, well, wala naman din sa akin problema bilang siya yung nanalo ng Royal Rumble winner. And I don't think na makakapture niya to this time. I hope Io Sky will win. Ayun, and I think Io Sky will also should win this match. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Ito, yung pinaka-anticipated match ko this WrestleMania. Next to Cody versus Roman, I think a little bit predictable, but this time si LA Knight and AJ Styles, this is the first WrestleMania match for LA Knight. Super fan ako ni AJ Styles, mapa-heel or mapa-face man siya. And I think LA Knight should win this match. And si LA Knight din yung gusto kong manalo dito dahil kahit na fan ako ni AJ Styles, and I know naman he will give a 5-star match against LA Knight, and I hope. Medyo na-disappoint lang ako nung AJ Styles versus Edge and AJ Styles versus Nakamura, but sana meet na yung expectation ko sa match na to, no? Sobrang taas ng expectation ko kay AJ Styles para madala niya si LA Knight to main event level. Super looking forward ako sa match na to. So, kahit wala nang ibang stipulation, I think LA Knight will win and AJ Styles will still be AJ Styles. Nakatatak na sa history na isa si AJ Styles as the best wrestler or WWE superstar, si AJ Styles. Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens triple threat match for United States Championship. I think Logan Paul should win. I want Logan Paul to win because tulad nga ng lagi kong sinasabi, si Logan Paul is surprisingly isa siya sa best performer this recent years while he is doing WWE stints. Although hindi naman siya from day to day, weekly to weekly na nag-a-appear sa Raw or SmackDown, but every time na nagkakaroon ng match si Logan Paul is one of the highlights of the night. And I want him to win this match because I think he needed this para talaga ma-cemented na isa na siyang ganap na WWE superstar or WWE wrestler, incomparable to Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. I'm a fan of Randy Orton, but I don't think he should win this match. Yun. The Pride versus the Final Testament. So, ito yung team ni Bobby Lashley and versus team nila Karrion Kross. Although, ito last minute na to dinagdag sa WrestleMania match card, no. And I think ang tagal na ng feud nila, no. Sana maging worth it yung paghihintay natin. Ito na yung magtatapat yung team ni Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley. And dahil ang absent si Bobby Lashley last year, ito na yung pagbabalik niya sa WrestleMania. And si Karrion Kross, tingin ko yung team nila ang dapat manalo dito to elevate their team also para mas makilala sila. Ayun, but I think also Karrion Kross will win itong 6-man tag team match. So wala na akong ibang masabi dahil very underwhelming yung build up sa match na to, and biglaan ng parang hinabol lang yung match nila to finalize the WrestleMania match card. And finally, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for Undisputed Universal Championship. Will Cody will finish his story? I think he will, and he should win this match and this World Championship to finish this freaking story ni Cody Rhodes. Dahil kung hindi, baka magwala na yung mga fans dahil isang taon silang pinaghintay para makapture ni Cody Rhodes yung World Championship. And I think he is the most deserving and he deserved this title win. Tignan nyo naman yung achievement ni Cody Rhodes. Para siyang John Cena nung mga nag-uumpisa pa lang si John Cena. He is one of the best face of WWE this recent months, and I think nabigyan na siya ng mas maraming win, especially last year. Ayun, sana manalo na siya, and ito yung isa sa mga best build up in recent memory ng WrestleMania. Although mas marami naman yung past, pero ito sa ngayon, sa panahon na to, one of the best build up, especially nung nag-re-enter si The Rock sa picture, and yung mga sampalan na ganap, and parang sabi nga nila bumalik na yung Attitude Era nung ginulpi ni The Rock at naduguan si Cody Rhodes during segment sa Raw. I hope nga na manalo si Rock and Roman sa Night 1 para magkaroon ng mas maraming drama sa match na to sa main event ng Night 2. And sino bang hindi? And kung ano man yung mga surprises, excited na ako doon. Kung wala naman, basta magkaroon sila ng magandang match, okay na okay at sold na ako doon. And excited na ako para sa main event na to. I hope Cody will win his first World Championship this coming weekend, WrestleMania 40. Matagal na rin kasing champion si Roman Reigns, hindi ko na mabilang kung ilan, and he's about to break Hulk Hogan's record, but I hope not, dahil ang tagal na naghintay ng active world champion sa WWE or SmackDown brand, and yung fighting world championship or defending world championship. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, si Roman nag-appear lang siya kapag meron siyang match sa mga pay-per-views or sa mga PLEs nila, but not in every week SmackDown. So yun lang yung hiling ng fans, and I know maraming supporters pa rin si Roman Reigns, and whatever the result, I'm happy pa rin, and super excited ako sa WrestleMania na to. I think I will do reaction video or thoughts on WrestleMania Night 1 separated to Night 2. Sana na-enjoy yung video na to. Kayo guys, kung meron kayong mga prediction and kung sino yung mga bet yung manalo, is i-comment nyo lang dito. And huwag nyo kalimutan mag-like and subscribe. And maraming salamat kung natapos yung video na to. Okay? Have a nice day. Ingat!